Thank you.
We will move now to the last speaker, Dr. Suresh Devnani. Dr. Devnani, good evening.
Good evening.
Dr. Devnani has been a key influencer in bringing resilience, engagement, and creativity to people and organizations across the globe. He is a motivational speaker and consultant who shares practical strategies from his 28 plus years of professional experience. And today he is going to talk to us about rewriting your success narrative. Welcome, Dr. Devnani. We are all ears to hear you.
Thank you. I would like to thank you all for attending this session today. And I'd like to thank Dr. Bhatia and his amazing team for inviting me to speak on the power of storytelling for organizational success. So I'll start right away. So today's topic is rewriting your success narrative, and I hope you'll enjoy this topic. Thank you. So let's start with an intention of the day, or actually more like, let's start with the intention of the day to end the day today. So let's start with this. I'm optimistic about my future, and nothing can stop me from growing in my life, even this pandemic. I know many of you are struggling through this pandemic, and I hope that all of you can stay strong and realize that we will soon enough come out of it.
So shall I take my Walkman just in case?
Okay, so let's quickly come and define what narrative is. Many people would ask me, what is a narrative? So a narrative, according to the Oxford Dictionary, is a spoken or written account of connected events or a story. And narratives are extremely powerful because we, along with many people, use them to spell out who we are, what we deserve, what or what not we are capable of, and a whole lot of other things. Yes, including our failure and success at work, our business, our new ventures, and in some cases, even how we will persevere out of COVID-19. Quick question, because some of you have been complaining there's no audio. Is it coming now? Are you hearing me? Okay, yes. Perfect. Let's go on. Yep. I want to make sure. Yeah. So here we are. So narratives invade all parts of our lives and translate them into actions. For some, it is inaction as well. As you saw in my earlier video, my narrative was based on my father's, which initially brought me a lot of success, but it did not provide me the balance needed for a good quality life, which did not support my true needs, which caused me to fall into a burnout and later into depression, causing inaction, which led into suicidal thoughts and were not supportive and also were negative. When we follow a negative narrative in a life, we attract people who don't have our best interest. This affects our success in life, leading us into spiral to misery and causing mental illness. So what story are you telling yourself today? Sometimes we don't realize that we have been repeating the same negative stories. They have been on autopilot for years. We unwillingly accept, rather than trying to modify, we accept all kinds of misery and blame it on karma or on our bad luck. So how many of you are blaming this whole crisis on your bad luck? Success is not due to luck. Your life is far too valuable and important, and you should not be wasting your time by leaving it to luck. Your success depends very much on your ability to be consistent in writing a positive narrative. So the great news about narratives is they are flexible. Like any story, they can be rewritten, revised, reshaped, and readjusted. In most cases, it only takes a small reframing from entirely different, entirely brand new story. Our narratives are so powerful that they can change our life forever. So at the height of World War II, England was about to lose the battle. Winston Churchill, he asked Londoners to keep calm and carry on. These simple yet inspiring words, a simple narrative reset, changed the course of history. These same golden words can apply today and support us during these challenging times during the pandemic. The secret to identifying the ideas and then triggering a reset, which allows our brain out of a negative spiral and into a productive mindset. Yes, that's what you need right now, a productive mindset. Here are the 5 strategies grounded in science to help you reset your narrative Today, yes, today. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it right now. Stop consuming junk. People take an average of 14 newspapers worth of information every day. And I know in India for a fact that you have newspapers given away for free almost in every hotel, in shopping malls and all that, with only bombardment of bad news and mostly advertisements, because that's how they survive. So stop consuming worthless junk. How many of you read the same news from different newspapers every day? Junk stories tend to create junk thinking, and that's literally bad for our brains. So stop looking at the rocks and see the river in front of you. Life is like a river. So don't stress about bad things there. Literally make bad things more likely. We all tend to be obsessed over the things we are afraid of, whether this is this pandemic or future failure. The problem is simple. In life, as a river, our boat goes where our eyes go. So when you read lots of stories and tell lots of stories about bad things, they're more likely to take place. Literally, bad things can happen more likely to you. And don't deny reality at the same time. The trick is not to deny suffering or setbacks, but to accept those setbacks and suffering and know it will pass. Be strong enough. Don't tell yourself a story about how easy things are or how good they can be. Tell your story that's part of the real story. After all, every single success story in history or literature or in business shares one quality. The moment when the hero needs to decide against all odds whether or not he's going to keep. For me, that's when I'm feeling low. I remind myself, void happens with everyone, and I'll keep going even stronger. And don't plan, just do it. When feeling overwhelmed, don't make a plan, just do one thing. Literally doesn't mean whatever you are doing, but just do one thing. Just doing one thing, it literally matters, because what will happen is the same action that you'll take will reset the chemicals in your brain from being overwhelmed to being empowered. Research shows when people with large financial liabilities pay off their smallest bills right away, they're more likely to eventually pay up all their debts and be debt-free. Share uplifting stories about people. Stories change brains and behaviors. Practice telling good stories, even just in your own head, about your spouse, about your boss, about your colleagues, about your clients. Yes, you'll find that when you change a narrative, they will change too. So this is a quick recap for all of you. The first one is stop consuming junk. Second was stop looking at the rocks and see the river. Don't deny reality. Don't plan, just do it. The fifth one is share uplifting stories about people. So this is the first step in rewriting your narrative today. Stop telling yourself stories that do not support you. And start with the story by saying, I'm happy and successful. By introducing yourself to your acquaintances and your employees with a positive energy, uplifting phrases, antidotes, you are uplifting your own spirit. And instead of being impulsive, be self-critical. Be critical of the words you use, because words cannot be rewinded. The once said, they are said. The greatest way to find out your own narrative is to go on Google search and type in your personal name or your company name and find out what does Google have to say about you.
That's wonderful.
And this is what shows up for my Google search. So it shows up, I'm an author of 4 different books. I'm a professional speaker on leadership and culture. I have spoken at TEDx's and some social media links. Does that accurately reflect my narrative? In my case, yes. So I hope it does reflect on yours too.
Right.
So start with this. Start with who am I first? Because without knowing who you are, how are you going to actually go rewrite your own narrative? If you are not available on Google, then honestly, you are not available anywhere right now because you need to be found. So most of us do have a LinkedIn profile. So I hope when you put in your name, your LinkedIn profile shows up first. You have a Facebook account, sure. You have an Instagram account, sure. You have a Twitter account, something will show up. There might be even bad remarks about your services or products. So be watchful. Yes, you can learn from people. So learn from them. And what's important is, so what narrative will you write today? It's important that your narrative serves you. It's important that your narrative supports you in building a healthy relationships that you seek. And it's important that your narrative allows you a fulfilling and nourishing life. So I'd like to thank every one of you. I hope I kept it in time. And
Yes, absolutely, Dr. Devgani. And I would like to summarize your session as our narratives change when we accept both support and challenges in our life, and we recognize and focus on the growth happening at the threshold of support and challenge. And we make that our story. Then our narrative changes. Am I right, Dr. Devgani?
Exactly. Thank you for summarizing it in simple but yet powerful words.